Hello. I just saw Fantastic Four. It was pretty good. Not that much of a bore. Ugh. I swear, man. This game has lots of cheaters.
We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Introducing first, it's Riddick Big Daddy Bowe.
Big
6'5",
Daddy, 249.
240 pounds with a reach of 81 inches. And up against him, it's Larry Holmes. Riddick Big Daddy Bowe, the 19th. Here. This so much hype. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're gonna get knocked out.
What? How's that counter? Fuck me.
Body punch right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Give me your blood.
I don't know. Seems pretty quick to just die.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Sometimes it's misalignment. You want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking for?
15 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
My mom is dead. Doesn't seem right.
See how he bounces
Look
back
how fast
after
he
getting
is.
dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to post the round. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
I'm dead again. My punch just got right through him. Oh shit, bro. This guy not dead. Punch him through his head. Some insane power cheats.
It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He just walked through everything. What? Unreal.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Now, this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works. He went to land it. He'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Basics, just get your rhythm back, and then
You were thinking, you were smart, you weren't loading up, you were still landing.
There we go, round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
I knocked someone down like that round. What is wrong coming out? He's getting everything. Oh, wow, because I know he's going to go. So this...
Does one punch get me to the red? Makes sense.
much above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Yeah, bitch.
Look great live. How will it look again on slow motion replay?
I need to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and second we continue.
And they'll make it up, and this fight continues.
God, he's up. I'd be surprised if he makes it back to the goal. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Catch and shoot.
Big, deep
Something has got to change after 2 knockdowns in the last round.
2 knockdowns in that last round, that big sheer panic in that corner. What do they do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter. It's like a lamb to the slaughter.
Right back into the fray.
3 days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
What?
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these 2 boxers, John?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, I'm thinking, you just got to be smart with them. You've got to be like a little faggot or pickpocket.
Nice counter shot. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Back and forth they go. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Limited action and there delivery. The uppercut can't get through. And the shot lands. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Listen, switched off.
Well,
What
we're
are you
in
doing?
desperation
And
mode
he's
here.
just
Gonna
go
need a
back out there and just win this
knockout.
round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that jab back. Just box him, just be straight.
I love that. I love that.
I think that means I'm losing.
And win the round, right? It's only 1 round that you've lost, don't
That's it. And just stick a few body shots in there, vary it up a little bit so he can't figure you out.
look into it. Now it's a tougher fight and he's going to be confident. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in the first minute, stick him on the end of the jab, and then start gathering your
Can't figure you out. Good work. Good man. You say focus? Go on.
in his tracks. I need you to go back out there. I need you to...
Goes 1, 2, straight down the middle.
And there's the bell for round 7. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
This is one of those situations of just being hurt, you've got to go out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Normally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to do it is not having that alone. Because you want to get there, you want to stand it, self-confident. You have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate as they set this up. Get out of the way. And they get so angry, so frustrated because they can't work.
What?
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
So close, so close. How do you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Oh my god. Sucks.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
This guy's got some like super power punches.
Pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown you just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's going to bluff.
This fight, and it failed him miserably.
You right, Tom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
I don't know. I think I gotta get another knockdown.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down. Somebody can slow him up here.
They've been smart blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Now, boom. Back in the same spot again. That once, you got away with it, you do it again.
We've seen in the past in this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you're getting around with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know. The big fella, stumbling backwards. Thought we were going to see the finish there.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will he do? How are they going to get through this?
It's the left uppercut. So far, the 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a dominant performance, and it shows up on the judges' scorecards as a
All I do is uppercuts. Be right back.
Here we are, getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, English fighting legend Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend?
And here comes Prince Jr. And watch out for this guy's hand speed. It runs in the family, fighting out of Surrey, England.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight to be over.
And now it's time for the official introductions.
This bout.
These two is and we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. See how they come out. Don't want to go tit for tat in there in this fight. Power punch out and clean. Not that time power shot. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. There's so much hype surrounding this match. I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
This is not just fight. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a building.
Beautiful counter punch. Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than you do.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
What are you doing?
Here we go. Round two. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won, hands down. broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you win hands down.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. Much better get, so he will take a knee here and get a nice reprieve from the action.
This thing the fighter did, otherwise no, Pride's going to get knocked out.
Catch and shoot. Nice counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. As you can see, it was a hit to the head that did it. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You are right.
Get your mind back on the job. That's a terrible round. Come on, you let him back into the fight.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good man. Good man.
Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back together.
This is the
and
same
put
guy
it
that was
back
cheating
on.
last.
You set him up and you'll take him out. But he's ready to go.
Overpowered
Get about it. Let's
shots.
go out there. Let's reset. Forget about that round. It was a bad round, but we don't care. Go out there.
Back at it, round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
I like someone down like that round. When this round coming up, he's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going on. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Nice counter shot. Nice counter. He scores with the counter. Catch and shoot. Starting to cough in that.
Come on, switch on.
Back into the play here in round 5. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
It's a tough finish round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a
Isn't that
fight.
guy
Not
already
yet.
in the
Not
red?
till your senses of comeback.
shaking it off.
He's got to wake up. He's got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Every time they throw a shot, they get down. Perfect counter shot.
Fuck.
I want to see that again, but perfect angle.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to...
Come on, you're better than that. You've done all you can.
Here's the ball to start round 6. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot. Now it's down to conditioning. That's going to have to simple preparation. It's how you are going to deal with it.
Nothing else he can do there but take the knee to stop the beating.
That's a really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Beautiful counter punch. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Counter punches have to hurt. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Here he is bouncing on his toes, trying to get some energy. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Come on.
They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction.
It's okay to take a knee.
You see, right there is a heartbroken fighter.
6, 7, 8.
Big and missing big with that hook. Think and you miss it. Good thing we can run that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Yeah, it gonna move.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell happened in round 4? Guy named Matt. That's
I'm Todd Grisham. It's Adam Sugar.
This bout,
We welcome you to. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. He did catch him. He caught it clean. Clean as a whistle. There's a counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
The reaction is second to none. It's the blink of an eye, and they're waiting for any little trick you do. So you've got to fight a counter punch is smart.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful though.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Slap the match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? It's all offense all the time. Punk scores. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Beautiful counter punch. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. that last
focus.
round.
Big,
The game
deep
plan
breaths.
does
Big,
not
deep
seem to
breaths.
be
Calm
working
yourself
here.
down.
What's he have to do
Calm
differently?
yourself
Every
back.
second, every
Come on,
minute of
breathe,
this
breathe.
fight is
Right, let's
important.
get out
Every
there.
second, every
Okay,
minute
I'm
of
happy.
this round is
I like that round.
important.
Good work.
You cannot
You
afford
were
to
thinking,
lose it.
just take the round off, win the round on your jab, and breathe. Don't forget the jab, and don't get carried away. Think about your defense on the end of all. You've got to take that confidence away. Go out in first.
Here we go for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
You're a counter puncher, then basically you do the counter attack. You let them get their punch off first, and then you answer in kind.
Your fight to the counter punches, you've got to demonstrate. Make them react from that. Then react then. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punches, you're punching, watching every move. That's every drill.
I'd like to see more jabs. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Perfect counter shot. Nice punch. Nice counter. I'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
Come on, you want to win this fight? Don't worry about that round. Don't worry about that.
Let's get it started in round three. Put their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses of combat.
As you can see here, a picture-perfect punch did the trick.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your breath.
The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot worked and where to land it. He'll try and do it again. It's just not going to get trigger happy.
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Perfect counter shot.
down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to do it.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. They'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You got to both. You got to both. They were out of steam.
I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That jab just missed with the left hand. Which fighter would say no mas? Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Counter shot land. I know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one.
Now you let him back up the fight that round. Get out.
On to the fifth we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to block it now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fight is simply not going to outthrow their opponent by any means, but they will, when they hit, be a lot harder.
So one who draws first blood, that's what you've got to look at. If you play and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it, but you've got to be confident.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Straight right just misses. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Counter shot lands. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
What a gift, what
Here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat.
Man, what the fuck?
Decision to take a knee here and get that mandatory 8 count.
absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do, and hit on top of that.
Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are I gotta take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
How did my punch not hit? Stupid.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Listen, switched up. What are you doing?
Round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown.
So much bruising. Will the referee stop this fight?
Are you alright? Are you okay?
To the relief of the fans here, this fight will continue. Some bruising, heavy shots. Nice counter shot. Straight right just misses. Every time he throws a punch, a receiver coming right back. Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two punches that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because you can panic. You get desperate. You get desperate. You make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
How about that time counter shot? How about that time counter shot? Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. They exchange punches. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive though. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Mate, what you doing? Come on, switch up.
Round 7, here we go. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
He knows he's been hurt. He's going to come up and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you.
That's
They want to
frustrating.
go straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That left hook missed. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. I've seen some mad punches with a chin like a fist. As soon as you chip them, they're gone. And this is the dangerous part.
Well, if their intention is to own the opponent, I think it's going to work. Counter punch, again clean. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Come on, you better than that. You've done all your work.
Nice job, start round 8. Round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won't come down.
And just as quickly as it slows down, it heats back up. Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. That hook's blocked. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. He's dominating him, and he's going to let him know all about it. Very close round. 10 seconds to go. Let's go back to the drawing.
That sucked. Seemed pretty sus to me. Or, you know, it's bit. I don't think that guy was legit.
What an ovation for Ichiro wearing number 51 on his back. What?
And the celery. So first we saute the vegetable for a while, then we put the carcass of the lobster in it.
Then we're going to flame it in cognac, are we not?
Yes, yes, exactly. We're going to put some cognac, some white wine, everything which is good for you. Okay. You want to put it in there? Good.
Nothing like cooking with two people. It's much nicer, I think.
Yes. Well, it's more fun too. Now, garlic, and I'm going to leave the garlic. I'm going to separate the clove, and I'll leave the clove whole. Just break it.
Keep the
This
skin
way.
on.
Yeah, we keep the whole thing on.
That gives some
There's
flavor
nothing.
too, doesn't it?
Flavor too, and we're going to strain it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Some people are very fussy about taking out the so-called germ. Do you bother with that?
no. Actually,
never
I
do
think
either.
that the green thing, the germ, is actually the most tender part of it when it comes.
But some people are very careful to remove that.
I know. So this has to cook for a couple of minutes now to brown before we put that in.
Fine.
I think it's cooked enough now. We put our shelf. And you know what I want to do? I'll put them this way. I don't really want to put any liquid from the bottom here. I want to keep the liquid with the rest of the liquid we have because I want this to start browning a little bit those shells so we can flambe it, you know? So it has to cook for a couple of minutes. I think it's roasted enough, right?
Well, that's a bit, that's
So we're going to flambe it a bit.
good.
See the liquid here.
There. Some people think that isn't necessary, but I think it's fun.
It's fun, it's fun.
Yes,
It's
and
more
why not
necessary
have-
when we have pieces of meat because it's seared.
Yes.
Here it's only bone.
That's lovely.
So I'm putting a cup of white wine here.
Dry white wine.
Yes. We can put the juice of
This
the
is
lobster, that's
lovely
terrific.
juice.
And the tomato, a bit of tomato juice also. I
Do
can
you want a fresh one?
run this out in there.
Oh, that's lovely.
So we create the sauce. I have a couple of bay leaf, some paprika. I'm doing like 2 teaspoons of paprika. We want a little bit of fennel seed.
It's fennel. That's a nice
Yes,
Mediterranean
and a little
taste,
bit
yeah.
of hot pepper, the cayenne, you know. You have to be careful, it's very hot. Remember, we don't put any salt in there.
No.
And some herbe de Provence, a mixture of herbe de Provence there. And I think we basically have all of the liquid. This is going to
that's
cook
gonna
for
be-
like 20, 30 minutes, something like that. We strain it. We need like a cup and a half of sauce, you
That's
know.
going to be delicious.
Yes. You think it's cooked enough?
Oh, it's look. It has the most wonderful
So what
smell.
What I want to do first is really to pour that into a large colander, you know. if you put it directly into a fine strainer, it's difficult to do it. So this way, I can shake it a little bit to get most of my liquid because you know we need like well about a cup and a half. I can put that in there, and as you mentioned before, you know we could put more water on top
Oh,
of this.
definitely, because that's hardly had.
This is strong, yes.
That's beautiful.
Then we'll put it finer here. That's going to be the finishing of the sauce. We'll strain it by.
That out of your way.
Okay. What I'm going to do here, I have about 2 cups of sauce. I'm going to reduce it to like a cup and a half. And so I'm going to reduce that in the back here.
One important part of the lobster we didn't cover is the tamale in the roe. This happens to be a female lobster. This is the tamale. That's that green stuff. It's black when the lobster's raw. And then you have the roe, which is this beautiful pink down here. All of this is edible and delicious. And what I like to do is I take sometimes the roe and sometimes not and push it through a sieve and then mix it with mayonnaise. And it's particularly good served with cold lobster. Here it is. I've put it all in the inside here, and I left the pink roe out so that you can see it. It's just delicious.
Okay, so this is going to reduce to a cup and a half. And now I'm going to butter the mold for the souffle. I use a spring mold. You want to butter it enough because we want to unmold it, you know, after. So you want to have a nice coating
That's
of butter.
terribly important because
Yes,
if
it is,
sticks,
it is.
the souffle's
If
going
it
to fall.
sticks, then you have problem, you know. So
You'd have to eat it out of the
well,
mold.
we're going to undo it together. So if it sticks, I'll give it to you to do. You know?
Ha-ha.
So I have a bit of breadcrumb here and some paprika and like a tablespoon of Parmesan cheese, you know. So we do that mixture to coat
This is going to be a cheese souffle.
a cheese souffle,
a
right?
classic cheese souffle.
Exactly, and we put that right on top of the, you know, with the lobster. So here,
That's a very good idea, I think, of putting the cayenne and the cheese in.
yes. So we do it. If there is a bit of extra one, you know, I can take it out. But that's it. So the thing is ready now. So we move to the white sauce, right?
Fine, I'm going to have 2 tablespoons of butter in here, and we're going to have 3 tablespoons of flour, because we want a very, very thick sauce, don't we? A souffle type bechamel. Got to get that melted.
This is the classic bechamel, huh? The classic
And we're going to make the
souffle
classic cheese souffle,
Uh-huh.
which is sort of the mother of all souffles.
The
isn't
mother
it?
of all souffle.
That's 2 tablespoons, is 1 heaping
Right.
tablespoon is. And then 1
Okay.
flavor. And then you have to stand over it until the butter and flour foam together, do you not? I think some people don't cook the butter and flour. I'm going to put a tiny bit more butter because you want to loosen it up a little bit. But if you don't really get the butter and flour cooked, you're going to have a pasty, floury sauce. Now I have hot milk here. I'm going to let it cool off just a tiny bit.
Gonna combine it.
And I put all of that in at once and stir vigorously.
I'm going to do the eggs in a copper bowl here. To separate the eggs, actually what I do, I just break them directly into the copper bowl and get the egg yolk out. See, I separate it completely so that it's nice and clean. I put
put
them
it right
in there,
into
or
my
you want them directly in there. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's 1, 2.
That's a wonderful system. There is no white in it at all.
Right. Well, what happened is that people lose too much egg white, which stay in the shell of the
Yeah.
eggs, you know. And what happened?
Did I get this? I have 3.
Yeah, you
Fine.
have 3. Yes. So
Well,
I have
you're-
2 extra ones.
There, your base is all
And
ready.
now the base is ready. So I'm gonna start beating the egg white. I use the copper bowl because the acid, you know, kind of stabilize the egg whites. It's morning quickly, as I say, you know, it's really not much more than a minute when you do it by hand.
It's very good for the
Welcome to the CompuBox Academy. The crowd is buzzing for this one here tonight. I'm Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Marco Antonio Barrera, 5'6". It's the monster, Zhu Kang, fighting out of Beijing, China. An entire country hopes that this man can get the job done.
It'll be ding ding from first bout. They're off.
This bout.
All the talking has been done. It's time to... The time has finally arrived. These two men have been jawing at each other for months. The talking is finally over. Now it's time to fight. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. Swing and a miss with that jab. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You see the nerves of the fight stepping into the ring, Tom. It can tell you so much about a fighter. And then look at the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
How about that time counter shot? We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than nothing.
Counter punch. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That jab misses. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Come on, you've got some enough. You've done all your work.
What do we expect to see here in round two? Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've got your hands down.
Beautiful counter shot. And with the pull that knocks, Zhu Kang, the monster, in trouble.
Defense is everything because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Carries that jab away. Have to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Just as quickly as it slows down and heats back up. Punch and just got countered. Can't score with that uppercut. Neither fighter willing to slow down.
Punches aren't even landing. It's
Coming
weird.
off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
The jab and doesn't score. Can't connect with that right hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Beautiful counter punch. Very competitive round here so far.
So close, so confident. How can you separate them? It's going to be hard enough tonight for the judges.
Courage on display here is incredible. Just to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Lucky that hook didn't score. Counter punch right up the middle. Don't let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Dude, my punches aren't hitting. What the fuck?
Clearing, you switched off completely. Right, let's go out there, get some boxing bats together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the round off, win the round off.
Great round.
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punch. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go. You know that.
Don't be courageous when you're getting along with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
He's willing to go where the other fighter won't. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Catch and shoot. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. Yet I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like that. As soon as you check them, they're gone. This is the dangerous part.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. He just got counted.
Police, what you doing? Come on, get your mind.
In the fray here in round 5. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
How about that time counter shot? There's a counter shot. Did well to block that right hook.
man.
Thinking you miss a good thing. Watch that all over again.
I can't see that.
Oh no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Punches weren't landing.
Not many people would.
Let's see. Ugh. Let's go again. What the?
Welcome to the light. Shoot. The big.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Beijing, China, introducing the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world.
What a pleasure it is.
Oh.
Have promised us a war.
Let's see if I can land some hits.
Someone's will pay, but which way will it be? Don't want to trade shots. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
Walking. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. You see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here are afraid. They will spot it.
Back and forth they go in this round, and momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. You've got to wake up, you've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Very competitive round with 10 seconds left.
Switching off, you're starting to make mistakes.
There's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because it's one that comes down.
Well done with that counter shot. Courage on display here is incredible. High-octane battle. Counter shot. You're fighting a swarmer, and you know their goal is to bury their head right in your chest. The uppercut would probably come in handy.
Swarmer, a good swarmer will get inside me like a bee. Like a bee just pick up and sting you. wherever you leave yourself open. I swear it was the worst kind of that to be. Skillful skill. Tap. The match made in heaven.
Good run to block that right hook.
Need you to switch back on, get focused, get your mind back on the job, get back out there and win the round.
They've got
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
Back. There's the bell for round 3. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because it's really down. So close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
This fight has a real good flow to it.
Fight that.
Here we go to the 4th round. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you won and thanks.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
There you go, the second they touch you, it's done.
Jab won't score. It's okay to be aggressive now. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like
for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you can hands down.
You can write a script like this. This is like Rocky versus Apollo.
Catch and shoot. Swing and miss with that jab. This fighter is not interested in throwing one shot at a time. They throw combinations and they throw them non-stop.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, so I gotta respect both of them more than you do. Recovery skills are. What a shot it was! Completely gone after. There's no way it's gonna finish this round. But look at that! Look at the movement! Look at the speed! Back on it! I could never match it.
Catch and shoot. Round still up and round with just 10 seconds to go. Amazing knockout finish here. That was something special. Watch that again, replay from a different angle.
A shot from the gods took him out. Are you all right? You're out of there.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Accuracy.
Easy. Da, 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 da.
I'm Todd Grisham, and welcome inside the Lighthouse Theater, and what a night it's going to be. Next to me, the Rock. The Salt.
See if I can just win power jabs.
This is one of the best right hands in boxing history. If he catches your flush, it's good night. Jab won't score. Nice counter shot. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to.
You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Put him on the blind side of the referee. Get him in.
The way the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Back and forth they go in this round, and momentum continues to shift.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Thought there might be more action here. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. He misses with that jab. This is a high-octane battle. He slows with the counter.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, you want to bait them in to throw first. Make them think you're going to throw a punch so that they exchange.
Reaction is second to none. A blink of an eye, they're waiting for anything you can do. So you've got to fight. A counter punch is smart. Nice punch. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming.
Focus on what you're doing. You don't want to lose this fight, do you? Come on. You're letting back in. You're better than that, kid. Just go back out there.
There's the bell for round 3. After stools and ready to go, let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to go out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be afraid, don't get sucked in. Make you fight, your fight. Show it entire match, just until your head clears again, and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
jab misses. And he scores with the counter. I'll be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
So close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
There's no way this fighter can go punch for punch. Their resistance to these blows just isn't the same.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I'm going ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you want a spaceship to come and lift you up there because you think, what the hell?
He wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find the target. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
What?
You can watch that all over again.
I need to see that again.
That doesn't make sense. What's up, my boy?
3, 4, 5. Can you continue?
Guy's a cheater.
Okay, now you let him back into the fight now.
Gotta get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a blazer. That's not going to happen. He's got to rest him. He's got to block.
These punches coming from every angle. And a hook, but nice defense there. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters can become just their power level. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
This one you thought you'd see a lull in the action. Here we go again.
What?
Counter punch right up the middle. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get caught to rhythm, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work and think, what is that inside close eye?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Oh, it's a close shot with a thunderous shot.
What?
Takes the knee.
Absolutely gassed out, didn't know what to do. 7, 8.
Guy's got some good cheats or something. I don't understand that.
What are you doing? You've switched off completely.
On to the 6th round. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
My motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you will come back.
Energy and endurance are not an issue for this fighter who continues to be aggressive as the rounds wear on.
I've seen some of Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Jab from these two. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You believe what we are seeing. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go.
Fucker. He sucked. You play Marvel Rivals, Mark Wart? I can play a few games before bed.
muscles of your arm.
Yeah, some people jog, some people
Got an
do,
update
right?
probably, so give me a second.
So this is basically ready, you see. When I feel it hold a nice, a nice texture like this, I can give you some in there, you can mix it, and I will tighten the rest of the white to make them very thick.
And this is to
And then
lighten the
that's it.
souffle.
To lighten the souffle, and if you give
so
it
that you won't deflate the fight.
right, and then you give me the whole thing back, right?
Yep.
Here is a spatula. You want to do it here?
All right.
And I'll put that in the sink for you. Great, thank you. So there I start folding it gently, and you want to put some cheese in it for me? We put some Swiss cheese, like about 3/4 of a cup to half a cup.
And this is important to put the cheese in now, isn't
Yes,
it?
if you put it in the bechamel, it tends to
Sort of get stringy.
it get stringy. Yes, so that's about fine. And then we want to fill that up, of course. Okay, here we are here.
That looks lovely and light.
And
Well, how long is it going to cook?
this cook like at about 30 minutes, you know. Can even put a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top if you want.
Okay, why not?
That's Swiss and that's Parmesan, but I mean either one, you
That
know.
is sweet. I loved it up
That's
a little
it.
bit there.
So now I'll put that in the oven, 30-35 minutes, then we're ready to eat.
What's the temperature of the oven?
375.
Good.
No, I think the sauce has reduced now to like a cup and a half,
It's delicious.
but I want to thicken it slightly, so I put a little bit of potato starch. I have like a tablespoon of water, a little bit of it here, and just put it at the last moment. As you know, as soon as this touch is going to thicken on contact, so I don't want to put too much. Maybe a bit more. What do you think? Thick enough?
Do boil it a little after it's gone
Well,
in
it
or
can come
not?
to a boil. It's fine.
Yeah.
Coming here, but then I put the cream. About half a cup of cream, be more than enough here. So you have a beautiful
That's
reddish
lovely.
brown, color
It
like this.
smells so good. It's
Yes.
just lovely. It's a lovely color.
And a little dash of cognac at the end.
You have a little bit of
Tablespoon.
tarragon. You're going to use
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah, tarragon. You want to put the tarragon in it now?
Okay.
We put the fresh tarragon at the end.
tarragon,
That's it. And then all we have to do now is to wait for the souffle, right?
How much longer does it have?
It had another 5-10 minutes. That's it. So we are ready.
Okay. I can smell
Here
it.
is our,
Isn't that a lovely?
Cheese souffle. What I want to do, just to put the whole thing on top. In
Yeah.
fact, it's good because with the bottom of that pan, if you were to do that on a silver tray, it's not going to
Do you want to
break
put
it.
it
Oh
on?
yeah.
That's okay.
And I want to run a knife a little bit outside to be sure that it's unglued.
And that's why you
Yes.
buttered it so thoroughly.
I buttered it, and if it's glue, like mine is gluing a little bit here, of course, when you pull it out, then that make it deflate. But the type of souffle that we are doing, a cheese souffle like this, is not that that delicate. That is, it is not usually served like a strawberry or raspberry souffle or whatever. So where is the opening? Here,
right
it is.
there.
And we open
you've
this
done it.
here. We still glue a little bit here. We always need a bit of suspense when we do souffle,
But I like the idea of it standing on
Yes.
itself.
We're gonna put the
Here we have
lobster
lobster
around.
around.
Yes. We put fortel. That's it.
Now this is going to be for a main course.
Right. And we put the
I
clove.
must say these claws are lovely.
Beautiful.
If you have both creatures there.
It makes a beautiful kind
Oh,
of
it certainly does.
presentation dish, though.
And then just a
Now,
little bit of this
put the
around.
sauce.
We'd have that green sauce, but I think we'll pass that separately.
Yeah, that's a
Because
good idea.
I don't think the
it's-
color would be very good on this, but the taste is awfully good.
The taste is terrific, and and some people always want to hurry up. Now maybe we can decorate that with the body of our lobster if we want to be real fancy,
Yes, I think that's wonderful.
Then the tail like this. It tells the whole story. Then even I have here, one of those little legs, and you can put a a toothpick in between,
That's wonderful.
and a piece of the
That's
tail.
a wonderful
You know,
idea.
the end of the tail here. It looks like a type of butterfly.
Yes.
And a piece of the
lobster
antenna.
butterfly.
So we have a dragonfly
that's
or
great.
Trachyactyl
That makes a
right
very
here.
nice decoration.
And maybe a couple of chives, you know, just for color
Oh, that's
around
lovely.
like this. And look at
That's
that, and I think we work hard. We deserve a glass of champagne, right?
Well, I think so too.
Okay.
That's lovely. And
So,
then it will be
champagne.
served at the table.
yes, serve at the table in the old, you know, French or English style, you know, service à la
fine.
bourgeoise.
I might have to restart OBS. Hold
Here
on.
we are.
Bon appétit.
Bon appetit.